Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Today, we're diving deep into the 5th episode of Squid Game Season 2. We know you've all been waiting for this moment, and now it's finally here. We're going to break down the key events, hidden details, and of course, the major twists that you might have missed. So, let's get into it. Episode 5 of Squid Game Season 2 begins with the next set of players continuing their mini-games. Hyunwoo's team manages to progress, with her working as a cheerleader and de facto leader for the Misfits. Each of the players use their own motivations and reasons to progress, and despite the spinning top game looking like a lost cause, they do manage to win. The games eventually continue all the way through to the final teams, which happen to be Jihan's and a bunch of randoms. I wonder who will progress. Anyway, the group eventually reconvene back in the dorms, where we get some dialogue over how Hyunwoo is still pre-op and needs the money to help fund this. Meanwhile, Noyul is grabbed by a couple of soldiers and thrown into her room by these crooks. Noyul does her best to fight them off, but they threaten her with a knife, calling her a commie and forcing her into submission. Back to the games though, and with 110 players down, and many surviving, those left behind are split into camps of those who are grateful, and those who are disappointed that more haven't passed to raise the prize funds. Among those who choose to stay are Minho, who's forced into it by his teammates, Yoonbae, who explains he has big debts, Young-sik again, extra debts due to loan sharks, and Hyunwoo. Jingdae unfortunately manages to push the people into chanting one more game, and it becomes pretty unanimous from here on out that another game will take place. There are ripples of distrust and disappointment among the many players after the inevitable result, as everybody is split into different camps. In the midst of this, Myung-ji is reprimanded for choosing to quit by Thonos and the thugs. Jihan, though, knows what's next and prepares for the nighttime strikes. Funnily enough, Young-sik's mum actually has a blade she's hidden in her hair, which could come in handy later on down the line. In the morning, the third game is about to begin. As it does, Junhee launches his latest mission to set out and try to find Jihan. So what is the third game? Well, it's something called Mingle. The rules of this game include the middle platform rotating, and when they hear a number, they have to form groups of that size and go into rooms. The door will close within 30 seconds, so there's not much of a strategy, to be honest. So there you have it, guys, a quick breakdown of Squid Game Season 2, Episode 5. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below.